My name is Ryan Jones, and this is my health communications final project. My health campaign is the Tech Timeout Challenge, which aims to improve teen sleep by encouraging healthy sleeping habits before bed. The concept's a social media challenge that was inspired kind of by some of the older ones like ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Encourages teenagers to take a 30-minute break before bed each night. The aim is to promote healthy sleep patterns through modifying their behavior and reducing technology use. The desired outcome is to improve sleep quality with teenagers. So why is this even a problem? And it is a problem because of excessive screen time before bed. It increases our exposure to LCD screens, and LCD screens emit blue light. Blue light's been shown to suppress melatonin, and that can disrupt our circadian rhythm. Melatonin is what our bodies use to make us drowsy and promote sleep. If we aren't producing that, then we have a lot harder time falling asleep and staying asleep. And another reason this is a problem is the content on social media that's being shared is designed to be mentally stimulating, and it's supposed to get us to be engaged, and that will delay sleep onset. If our brain is really mentally stimulated, it can't fully rest and fall asleep. And the biggest problem is teenagers report that only about 15%, self-reported, 15% get the recommended 8 to 10 hours of sleep each night. And recommended 8 to 10 hours, anything less than that, we're seeing decreases in academic success, athletic success, all of that. So 8 to 10 hours is the desired length. About 9 in 10 teenagers reported that they use smartphones within an hour of bedtime. Many teenagers reported using multiple different devices, which could compound on sleep disruption. Some of those were laptops, TVs, tablets, gaming consoles, and obviously the smartphone. So my target audience for this campaign is going to be middle school to high school age teenagers. This is the group that is primarily using smartphones before bed, and they have a large social media habits engaging in this content. So about 93% of teenagers consume YouTube content, and that's a long form videos. About 63% use TikTok, and TikTok is growing really fast. Focuses on the short form, high engagement videos, so they can get a lot of mental stimulation very quickly. About 60% use Snapchat, and Snapchat's primarily used for peer-to-peer communication, so it's not ideal for my campaign. I will be focusing on the TikTok platform. It fits my campaign better. And then the average screen time for a teenager is about 4.8 hours per day. And that is concerning because if we think about that's primarily in the evenings, primarily before bed, because most of their day is taken up by school. So a lot of their screen time and social media habits are in the evenings and before bed. My goals and objectives for this campaign would be to have a sustained improvement in sleep quality and habits for teenagers. And my goal would be to have 500 teens participate, and I would measure that with social media engagement metrics and post-campaign surveys. My timeline would be about 1 month, and I'd have pre and post assessments to determine how effective this is and if we've made any behavior changes, knowing the information that's being shared and why it's beneficial. This challenge is specific, it's measurable, but it does require participation with the metrics and the assessments pre and post. So if they're not being honest, or if they're not engaging with my assessments, it would be very hard to determine effectiveness and whether we were successful. So it does rely on that quite a bit. So how would I even share this information? I spoke earlier about how I chose TikTok as the perfect platform for this. I would utilize that short form engaging videos, which would share the information very quickly in an engaging way, explain the benefits and methods of improving sleep hygiene. TikTok is the perfect platform for this because it's designed for the short form videos, and it would allow me to reach a large amount of people very quickly, just because people can consume it quickly, so it spreads faster. My challenge would have a clear and direct call for action, so what they need to do and how they need to do it to improve their sleep, and then it would also have a branded hashtag that they can share and share their own experiences with the sleep challenge. To compound on engagement, I would also partner with influencers. There would be age-appropriate role models, have already a good following, and they can share their personal experiences and the information for the sleep challenge. This would also increase engagement with the hashtag and spread the information a little bit quicker. This method of communication kind of leverages on existing media habits. They're already using TikTok. Might as well meet them where they're at, and using the trusted influencers already to share the information can also increase the buy-in from teenagers. It's not going to be someone that they don't trust or someone that might intimidate them. It's going to be who they're watching, the influencers that share this. So evaluating the effectiveness of this campaign would probably be the hardest part. It's very reliant on self-reported data, and that can be subjective based on behavior changes. So first, I would gather data on the hashtag usage as well as shares and engagement on those posts. I would see how people are engaging with this challenge and how they are sharing how effective it has been. I would also collect data from surveys. I would like to do a pre and post campaign survey to determine effectiveness. Where were they before? Where were they after the campaign? And how satisfied they were with the changes that they made. Using the surveys, I could determine the rate of behavior changes and if we had any to begin with. So, in conclusion, the Tech Timeout Challenge offers a practical, scalable intervention for teenager sleep habits. It is a problem, and we need to address it because mental health, academic, athletic performance, all is based off of how well we sleep and how well we take care of ourselves. And small behavior changes can yield significant health benefits, and meeting them where they're at with this challenge, sharing it on social media, I believe we can help inspire change and improve their sleep habits. Here are all the references for what I've used on this campaign. Thank you for watching, and I hope we can improve sleep.